Decided to come down here to Lockland today. Buckeye Freight Railing sent me a message. Simon's EMD Productions and Joey Boats are here, and here's the first train of the day, and wouldn't you know it, it's the gondola train. Good old Good old 60C, the gondola train. Looks like the newer cars are starting to get tagged up. Knew it was going to happen. Looks like most of these were built through October through December of 2023, the new cars. Well, there you go. That's one. Hopefully that breaks the ice, because I heard they haven't seen anything before I got here, so hopefully I brought some trains with me. Okay, we moved over here to Wyoming because the Lockland line was dead, and we should get about 4 here because the train went into emergency ahead of this one. And they just got him out of the way. So we think there's at least 3 more behind this one. This is 26C. And I'm hearing that we're going to get the northbound version of the gondola train. It's one of them backed up behind this. I got the southbound over in Lockland. Looks like I'm going to get the northbound over here about a mile away, because they do the directional running thing here. So most of NS's northbounds come up this way. Buckeye Freight Railing down there. Make sure you check his channel out. I have a link below. Yeah, this is definitely 26C. It's really, that's the short priority intermodal. Goes to Calumet City, Illinois, basically Chicago. We may have one coming up on track 2 also. He's on Main 1 right there. Same as it would be in Glendale. We're only 3 miles south of Glendale right now. Same tracks. All right, stick around. We got more to come. Yeah, like I was saying, that train went into emergency and it's got everything backed up. We've got 2 more sitting down there right now waiting on signals. So as soon as they get the word, they're going to be moving. So yeah, glad we came over here because Lockland was dead. Gates are going down, so somebody must be coming right now. This may be Connorsville. I'll go ahead and just leave it run. We'll see what happens. Nope, they went back up, so they're not quite close enough yet. So I'll kick it back on when they get here. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it looks like Connorsville. Should be some EMD power in this one. Yep, this is L425, the Connorsville local. On its way to Connorsville, Indiana. Gates aren't going down. There they go. All right, I'm gonna back away from the tracks here a little bit.
Full hell of greatness.
Nice horn salute. Got 3 SDs and a Jevo here. Yeah, they'll probably be running at restricted speed till they get some space between them. It won't take long for that intermodal to clear out up through there, and he'll start speeding up. Once he gets to Hamilton, they'll send him up to Indianapolis up towards Connorsville. So he'll make a left in Hamilton before he gets up to where I'm normally at there in Butler Street. He's not very long today. Probably why they just sent him ahead of that NS that's sitting down there, because he's going to be getting out of the way in Hamilton. The NS is on Main 2 though, so he should be coming along here pretty soon. Yep, 26C just cleared the defect detector at 13.5 mile marker, which is a mile and a half north of here. So Connorsville will be right on his rear end here shortly. And that's Simon's EMD Productions. Make sure you check his channel out. There'll be a link below. All right, got a Norfolk Southern mixed manifest coming here. He's going to be changing tracks. He's going to go from 2 to 1. So I'm going to back up here. Hopefully you can see it. Looks like you might have a UP locomotive too. There he goes. Big load of tires here. Well, that's a lot of locomotives for not a very long train. Alrighty. I know there's more backed up behind this guy, so stick around. Okay, here comes I-141. And he's going to cross over from 1 to 2 here. that northbound's still sitting there. We've been waiting over an hour for him to move. He's waiting on this one to come south, I guess. Which is kind of strange. Normally this one would go through Hamilton and go down the NS. It must be awful long today. I've seen this one go through Hamilton many times and go down Norfolk Southern, so kind of strange they sent him this way. Sure do rock going over that connected track. All right, on his way to the Queensgate Yard in Cincinnati. Now that northbound's coming. This may be the northbound version of the gondola train. I'm standing on top of a big pile of ballast, so maybe I can see what's in those gondolas. I don't know if it'll be empty or loaded, hard to say. He's just getting started. He was sitting there for, Lord knows, it had to be an hour, hour and a half. He's pulling pretty hard. I hear him. I see the headlight now. Coming through the trees. Looks like this is the empty version. Looking at the springs on the car, they're not squashed, so these things are empty. I believe as long as he was sitting there, there's got to be several trains behind him yet. Then again, there may not be a single one. You never know down here. If some of those cars could talk, they've been around a while. A lot of them are beat up. The nice thing of being down here is you get the horns. You don't get the horns in Glendale, but down here they blow the horns and go up that direction 3 more miles and no more horns. So it's a little better down here, but all right. We'll see what else happens here. I got to believe there's going to be some more coming, but you never know. Hey, Monday morning here in Wyoming. It looks like we got the Connorsville local coming down. It might just be light locomotives going down to pick up their cut of cars at Queensgate. Yep. Some EMDs. Giving a horn show this morning. Never hear that in Glendale. Yeah, they'll be back later with a cut of cars going back to Connorsville. Okay, one in the books. We got a northbound coming now. Looks like it might be an intermodal. Probably 142. I hope this isn't Short Train Monday, but So far they've both been short, but that won't last. He'll be in Glendale in about 10 minutes or less. We got another northbound coming here. This looks like Norfolk Southern. Maybe we'll finally get a long train. Looks like we got another intermodal. I'm going to say that was probably 26C. It was fairly short, so I'm going to guess it was that. I didn't hear it on the radio, so that's just my guess. Okay, stick around. Big old cement mixer. Guys, the northbound here. Might be the Connersville local coming back. Sounds like the same horn as this morning. It has been dead here today. Been here for 5 hours, and this is only I think the 4th train. But you get to hear some EMDs here. Gods have not been kind today. It's as dead as a hammer here. train for Connersville. He'll be heading up through Glendale, then Hamilton, and when he gets to Hamilton, they'll switch him off onto the Indianapolis sub where he'll be making a left turn and heading towards Connersville, which that's off of the Indianapolis CSX Indy sub. So yeah, he'll be there pretty quick, moving that fast. It has been slow here today though, and I've got to leave. I've got to go help a buddy of mine fix his boat. So that's going to do it for me for today. It's a short video, but hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. So thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate the support. Okay, here we go. Norfolk Southern gondola train with 2 UPs on the front. And yeah, I was leaving, but we got a lunar light and a very cold. Gondola train. I believe the Springdale Switcher's on his way down too. Maybe get a meet here, I don't know. I see the Springdale Switcher coming. Just coming around the curve up there. Just missed the meet. Back up a little bit here. He may stop until they tell him to go. Yeah, he stopped, so I will start the video up here when he moves. Well, the Springdale Switcher is still sitting there. Don't know when he's going to move. It's been a good 20 minutes. So they must have him waiting on something, and I need to leave, so we're just gonna have to let him go. But it looks like he's only got about 6 cars anyway, and it looks like they could all be Tropicana cars. So we're gonna let this one slide, and I gotta get out of here. So thanks for watching, everybody.